election in Brooklyn, New York. But Democrats cannot be in the majority unless they can win an election in places like Brooklyn, Iowa. You take Mamdani and you fuse that with the others.
How long did you work on that line?
You know,
it's pretty good.
I've used it before.
Yeah?
You know, Chuck Schumer tells me if they keep laughing, keep using it.
Okay.
Come on, Israel. Hitler was good at voter turnout, too.
Oh, well, that might be an overstatement.
Listen,
I think that's an extreme overstatement, but I'll let you respond to the Congressman.
Listen, Mamdani is terrible for the Democratic Party, as bad as Nick Fuentes is for the Republican Party.
Let me ask you something. What are you so afraid of? Because there's a lot of language that is he's going to be the worst for New York. He's terrible for the Jewish community in New York. Actually, the truth is, among polls in New York, younger Jewish New Yorkers actually support him. It's older Jewish New Yorkers that don't. So that's
I'm an older Jew.
Well, that's okay, but I'm just for clarity, for people who are watching, what are you so afraid of?
I'm only afraid of what he says he's going to do, and I take him at his word. Let's start at the beginning. The police. New York has a security problem. We don't want to reduce police presence. We don't want to get rid of Jessica Tisch as the police commissioner.
He said he's going to keep her.
I don't believe him. I don't believe him.
That's what he said, though.
I think the first time they have any kind of a run-in, because Jessica Tisch is no shrinking violet. She's a brilliant police commissioner. She's tough. And even more importantly, Jen, she doesn't need the job. So the minute there's any kind of a conflict, she's out of there, and it's going to be a disaster for the city.
Let's let the Congressman respond.
I think, with all due respect, Ambassador, I don't think you're being very diplomatic. I think you're wrong. Look, he said he's going to keep Tisch. He has said he is not going to defund the police. He has been, and I disagree with him on Israel fundamentally, as strongly as you do. I do. But on those public safety issues, he's become a caricature of Republican messaging, and it has very little to do with what he's actually said he will or will not do. The other thing he's done is present an economic agenda on high costs, the cost of groceries, inflation, things that the Trump administration has proven itself to be incapable of solving. And he's talked to people about how you solve those issues.
We got you both on that. We have multiple places, not just New York tonight. And I want to play a little bit of what's been happening in Virginia, a place where Donald Trump has not made his presence known. Former President Obama has. Let's take a look.
I think voters, when we ask them, they care about the pocketbook issues. How much of their taxes do they get to keep? I want to make sure that we continue to create jobs. And one way to do that is to make sure that we keep the right to work, which means that you're not forced, if you're going to take this job, you are forced to join a union.
Abigail does not just say the right thing as your governor, she will do the right thing. She understands the government can make a difference in people's lives by educating our kids for the jobs of the future, keeping our air and water clean.
We need a governor who